Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on this bad boy. It is the Maybelline Super Stay 30-Hour Foundation. Okay, so this foundation, my first thoughts on it can be summed up in one word: love. I have tried an awful lot of foundations this year. All of them I love for very, very different reasons, but this one has just come in and completely topped the lot. I know this isn't a particularly new foundation. I know it's been around since at least May last year, so May 21. But I haven't really seen it around UK shops very much either. I've just been had a blind eye to anything sort of Maybelline related, but it was only advertised to me about a month or so ago, which is when I went and bought it. I needed a new foundation for my pale and pasty skin because we've just left the summer, and it has completely just blown me away. I mentioned in a video, I think it was my what's new in my makeup bag video, where I went into this a little bit, that I wasn't really happy with it when I first got it, when I first tried it on. I had a lot of spots going on my chin, and I put it on, it's like, this isn't going to cover it. So I was kind of like putting it on, like, how many layers do I need to put on for this to cover? And I was just a bit disappointed. And then I didn't put that many layers. I think I did it once, and then I put a couple more dots on and did it. And I was like, okay. And then I came back about 5 minutes later, and it was just like magic. Like, it had just set on my skin. Everything I wanted to be covered was covered. It was glowy and dewy, and it was literally like magic. Like, I have no other way to sum it up. I can kind of like, and I've seen it since. I've tried I'll get to that. But so I would compare it a little bit to the e.l.f. Power Grip primer, where you put it on and you move it around your face, and then suddenly it's kind of stuck and you can't move it anymore. That is kind of this thing. So I realised the other day that I had left a little blob here that I hadn't blended in very well. I tried to go and move it, and I just couldn't. It was just stuck sort of on my forehead, and like, you gotta be quick with this stuff, and if you miss a bit, well, then you're in trouble. But that's just how amazing it is. Like, I don't think that's a bad thing. It just means I've learned how to actually blend it in properly in the time that I've got. But the fact that I couldn't move it just shows to you how good this foundation is. Like, once it's on my face, it will stay all day when I'm at work. So when I'm at work, I do use powder, and I have been using a bit of setting spray as well. But any other foundations that I've used, I touch my chin a lot. Like, everything sort of comes through by the end of the day, and it just doesn't. Like, I am so very impressed. Like, this is just a Maybelline £10-ish foundation, and it is better than some of the very high-end foundations that I have used. Honestly, it is absolutely insane. So a couple of the things I like about it. Let's start where it is. Its price. It is a fantastic price. It's excellent quality, and for anything, it's just something nice to try out. It's a nice foundation to have in your back pocket if you're just on a weekend. Like today, I didn't put any powder on, didn't set it, nothing, and it just looks like this. Very good. It is glowy and dewy. Like, I've been complimented a couple of times on what my face looks like, and I absolutely in love with it. See, it's staying power. It just stays on all day long. Like, I'm not even joking, all day long. It is incredible. And then, can I do D? D for D. It's coverage. Like, it just is, it covers everything that I need it to, and I love it for that. Completely and utterly and in love with it. Comes in a wide range of shades, as mentioned, pale and pasty. This is number 2 Naked Ivory or Porcelain, but there are so many different shades out there, and it's just such a good product for such a good price. If you haven't tried it, I really would encourage you to go and buy one, because it will revolutionize your makeup routine, especially if you're just trying to do one on a budget. And this is a really fantastic option, because you definitely get your money's worth. You don't have to use very much of it. Don't let first appearances fool you. You don't need very much of it at all. And if I put any concealer on, I'm using the barest amount of concealer as well. Whatever product you put on top, whether it's blusher, bronzer, highlighter, anything, it doesn't separate on it. Concealer doesn't separate on it. The powder doesn't do anything, and it is literally blown my mind, to be honest with you guys. I am as I mentioned, in love with it. Anyway, that is a very short sort of update and roundup on my thoughts on the Maybelline Super Stay 30-hour foundation. I hope you have enjoyed watching. If you do try it out, let me know. If you have already tried it out, I'd be interested to know your thoughts on it as well. So feel free to comment down below, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you would like to, because I would absolutely love to have you here. But other than that, I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.